Alright folks, this video is a update from last week's video about the Weebill S firmware update 1.97, and we're going to take a look at the Weebill S Jitter that the 1.97 version creates. I've found two ways to overcome it, so let's take a look at it and get into this video. Here we go. Alright, before we take a look at the Weebill S Jitter, I just want to say thank you to all of you who subscribes and support this channel. It is highly appreciated. Thank you. So the next thing is my upcoming Gimbal Academy that will teach you every aspect of working with gimbals and take you from zero to hero in mastering gimbals and filmmaking with motion. So if you are interested in this course, then I have an email list, so go down and sign up for that so I can notify you as soon as I launch the pre-sale of the Gimbal Academy. The link is in the description. Alright, so with that out of the way, let's take a look at the Weebill S Jitter and how the 1.97 firmware kind of messes up the gimbal. This is my old gimbal, which is one of the first one, and it now runs on 1.96. And as you can see, we have quite a big lens on my GH5, and we don't have any lens support, and it works perfectly. It has my custom settings in there. There's no motor shake or anything. I can use it in any position I want to. Works perfectly. Over here on the other side, we have the Weebill S with the 1.97 firmware in it. And as you can see, I have added the lens support. And without that, we have some micro shakes, some jitters from this motor right here. But the funny thing is, if we add the lens support, the micro jitters disappears. But I would say one thing, it's a good solution to use this, but on a smaller lens, you shouldn't have to use a lens support. But with the 1.97 firmware, you need the lens support, or you have to lower the settings, the custom settings, to get rid of the micro jitters. I understand it with the big and heavy lenses, it will just support the camera and the weight of the lens better on the gimbal, and some of those micro shakes will disappear. So there's one more thing you can try, and that is the 6-side calibration. And it might work and it might not. On the Weebill S, the old version, when I've 6-sided calibrated this one, all the motors were shaking, and I had to downgrade to the 1.96 version and then upgrade again to 1.97 to get rid of that shake. I don't know what happened, but it didn't work on this one. On the newer gimbal, when I run the 6-side calibration, it actually works fine. There's still a bit of shake, as I said before, so you still have to lower the settings or use the lens support. You can't get rid of it 100%. So the next thing you can do if you don't want to use the lens support, you can go into the menu and then you can just adjust the custom settings. You can turn down the strength of the tilt, roll and pan, and the shake will disappear. And as I said, I have my custom settings. You can go down and download those. So that is kind of the two ways to work around the Weebill S jitters that the 1.97 firmware creates. And my verdict is actually, don't upgrade to the 1.97 firmware. I think 1.96 works perfectly. We haven't had that good of a firmware since 1.89. So if you have upgraded to 1.97, downgrade to the 1.96, and the Weebill S works fine with heavy lenses and small lenses. You don't have to use the lens support if you don't want to. So another thing that is new on this channel is that I've now created my own Amazon storefront where you can go down and find all the bits and pieces that I use for my camera, my gimbals and so on. I've also made some lists and divided into sections so you can see what I use for what. One of the great lists is a starter kit for under $1,000 and a really good beginner kit for under $2,000. So go down in the description, find my storefront and see if there's something you need for your gimbal and use that when you check out. what just arrived is this Zhiyun Smooth X, which we're gonna look at. It's a iPhone gimbal, it's a 2-axis. I really never use iPhone gimbals, but it's gonna be fun to see what it can do. So next week I'll probably have a video about this. I will go out and shoot some video with it. My friend is a shoe enthusiast, and I've talked to him about making some content. So we're gonna take a look at what this gimbal can do, and it's actually 59 bucks, super cheap. But Smooth X is coming up. Whoa. Alright, that is the short update of how to fix the Weebill S jitters. And yeah, hope you liked it, guys. And if you have any questions at all, just drop it down in the comment and I will answer as good as I can. If you want to see more Weebill S videos, I have my full series. I'll link some of the videos down here so you can go back and see that. And the last thing, if this is the first time you're here, remember to subscribe if you want to learn more about filmmaking with motion. That is it, guys. I'm glad to see you here on the channel. Until next time, stay creative and stay safe. And if you can, go out and shoot some dope videos. See you next time. Bye. Was that a good one take or what? I think we nailed it. It doesn't happen that often, I will say. If you are new to YouTube stuff and want to create tutorials, one take is just never happens. But I think this one went really well. Yeah, just want to throw that in there. See ya.